in the middle of chaos, because after a while, anytime you know too much, you stop living your best self.
Bishop T.D. Jakes has unexpectedly resigned following his involvement in a lawsuit against John Diddy Combs. It's shockingly true. But what ties him to Diddy? What are the secrets he fears might be revealed? Let's uncover the details right now. Sean Diddy Combs has been involved in different allegations like abuse, drug abuse, and sexual trafficking, attracting significant media attention. With all this going on, there's Bishop T.D. Jakes getting pulled and linked to Diddy, so he decided to step down as pastor. This twist in event seems almost scripted, as it was foretold by a prophecy 2 years prior, which predicted severe scandals striking those in power, shaking their foundations, and leading to disgraceful downfalls. This prophecy pointed to Bishop T.D. Jakes, indicating that he would be at the center of the biggest scandals to ever shake the Christian church, involving sensitive matters related to his sexual orientation. It went further to accuse him of being a false prophet involving financial misdeeds within his ministry. The Potter's House even labeled him as a Freemason. As if prescripted by fate, recent allegations have deepened the shadow over Jakes, accusing him of misconduct toward underage boys. Such grave accusations promise to bring forth evidence, with the affected parties gearing up to reveal truths that Bishop Jakes would likely strive to suppress. Amidst this, Diddy himself isn't just a bystander, but is central to another controversy. Accused of severe offenses such as sexual harassment, illegal drug activity, and even sex trafficking. The legal documents alleged that Diddy would distribute firearms as casually as handshakes. Rodney Little Rod Jones, the music producer bringing the lawsuit forward, claims to hold photos and other concrete evidence supporting his allegations. Interestingly, Bishop Jakes, while mentioned in the lawsuit, isn't a defendant. His role is suggested to be more of an image consultant for Diddy, used perhaps unknowingly to sanitize Diddy's public image. The focus of the lawsuit primarily centers around Jones, who describes himself as a victim of sexual harassment and assault by Combs. This lawsuit is a serious charge of personal violation that could have deep repercussions for Diddy. With the rumors about his presence at Sean Diddy's notorious gatherings, T.D. Jakes has spoken out. Over the weekend, in a moment filled with emotion, Jakes addressed his congregation with a firm resolve. He declared his refusal to defend himself against falsehoods from the pulpit, choosing instead to focus on his mission to deliver the truth through his sermons. Jakes expressed that he isn't in the business of convincing anyone of his integrity, but will continue to fulfill his calling by speaking the truth. "If you're tuning in to hear me address rumors, you might as well log off," he told his audience. With his voice firm and his demeanor unyielding, he continued, "I will not waste the sacred day or the sacred platform to counter falsehoods. Instead, I stand here poised and with conviction to proclaim the pure, undeniable word of God." This bold statement comes after a wave of speculation on social media where Jakes was falsely implicated as a regular attendee at Diddy's extravagant and scandalous parties. The rumors have gained such traction that his communications team felt compelled to step in, labeling these allegations as unequivocally false and baseless. Jakes urges his followers to conserve their energy and ignore the unfounded gossip, reinforcing his commitment to his spiritual duties rather than the rumor mill. Apart from that, music producer Rodney Little Rod Jones has made serious allegations in a New York federal court against Diddy. He claims to have solid evidence that Diddy used his association with Bishop Jakes to try to soften the blow from another lawsuit, this one by R&B singer Cassie Ventura, who has accused Diddy of abuse during their time together. These legal troubles for Diddy don't seem to end there. Alongside Ventura's accusations, there have been raids on Combs' properties where federal agents reportedly seized firearms among other items. As a self-proclaimed heterosexual Christian man, Jones claims he felt highly uncomfortable with Diddy's advances. His discomfort was so significant that he even reported it to Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram. But the allegations don't stop there. Jones also claims that Diddy pressured him into soliciting female sex workers and participating in sexual activities at Diddy's Miami residence. Jones is now seeking both monetary and punitive damages, claiming he has suffered physically, financially, and emotionally due to these alleged experiences. Meanwhile, Diddy's lawyer, Aaron Dyer, is hitting back hard, asserting Diddy's innocence and vowing to fight vigorously every day to clear his name. The scandal has even pulled in Bishop T.D. Jakes after rumors surfaced linking him to alleged misconduct at parties associated with Diddy. A video circulating on TikTok and YouTube in December went as far as claiming Jakes was involved in inappropriate activities at these gatherings. The buzz around these claims grew so loud that even Benny Siegel weighed in, clarifying that while he's heard about these infamous parties, he's never attended one himself. Then, Bishop Jakes addressed the swirling rumors during a Christmas Eve sermon, choosing not to confront the accusations directly, but instead focusing on preaching the truth. Homeland Security's involvement adds another layer of intensity. When authorities start piecing together their case, they don't just knock, they come prepared with questions that dig deep. They'll want to know everything: who was there, what they saw, what they did. People like Stevie J have publicly spoken about Diddy, defending him against various accusations, but what happens if Homeland Security starts pulling these celebrities aside for a chat? It's a pressure cooker waiting to boil over. And here's where it gets even more chilling. According to Little Ron's affidavit, Diddy might have had every room wired with recording devices. This isn't just about tapping phones. We're talking about micro cameras and bunks planted throughout his properties. If true, just think about the kind of material that could be floating around out there. Now consider the broader implications. It's not just celebrities who might be sweating over this. Diddy's gatherings were reportedly a mix of high-profile figures from various sectors, like politicians, princes, and even preachers. Derek Williams, the executive vice president of T.D. Jakes' entertainment division, recently addressed the swirling rumors linking Bishop Jakes to Sean Diddy Combs. Williams clarified that their interaction was minimal, detailing how he and Bishop Jakes had previously attended a birthday celebration for Combs, who had since stepped down as chair of Revolt Media and TV. According to Williams, their visit was short-lived. They greeted the family, Bishop Jakes recorded a quick birthday message, and they both left promptly for other scheduled meetings. Williams firmly stated that any suggestions to the contrary are completely unfounded and false. Adding another layer to the narrative, NBC News has reported that Bishop Jakes has become a victim of misinformation spread by artificial intelligence. It seems that videos have been circulating online implicating various celebrities, including Jakes, in allegations against Combs. These videos, often lacking any solid evidence, have used manipulated media to portray these figures in compromising situations or showing exaggerated emotions. The report also pointed out that some YouTube channels were monetizing this AI-generated fake news content. The conversation around these issues doesn't stop with Bishop Jakes. Jennifer Lopez, too, finds herself mentioned in discussions about Diddy, especially as old ties resurface amidst his ongoing trials. Rumors have flown about Lopez's comments in her new documentary where she speaks about being in an abusive relationship. Some speculate she could be referring to her time with Diddy. However, insiders like Gene Deal have expressed skepticism about these claims. Deal mentioned that to his knowledge, Diddy's interactions with Lopez were never abusive. He calls them engaging in light, playful behavior. Gene recounts a typical scene where Diddy, always the superstar, felt compelled to surround himself with numerous women to maintain his image. This, however, didn't sit well with Lopez. According to Gene, the discussions around this topic were often disrespectful towards Lopez, placing him in an awkward position as he found himself caught between loyalty to his boss and his own sense of respect for Lopez. Moreover, Gene noticed something else peculiar: the presence of private investigators. During their outings, it wasn't just the paparazzi they had to be wary of, but also private eyes, a common practice among the elite, yet it added an element of mistrust and surveillance to their lives. Gene, familiar with the industry due to his own connections to a private investigation firm, recognized some of the investigators. This surveillance possibly foretold the relationship's eventual unraveling. When asked about signs of their breakup, Gene reflected on the pressures of being under constant watch, the weight of public expectation and scrutiny that likely fueled tensions between them. After exploring the details about Bishop Jakes' resignation and the web of allegations, it seems there are more questions than answers. What are your thoughts on these developments? Comment below with your insights, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates.